Hey guys, this is Luis Mendrano from livingrawvegan.com and Facebook page at Living Raw Vegan with a quick presentation on supplements that I take on a plant-based diet. I hope this video, I hope you find it helpful as far as just going to share some of my most recent routines with supplementation on a vegan diet. It's not a whole lot, it's not extensive, but it is a few things that I did want to share about supplements that I take and some that I don't. Not that I don't recommend them, but I don't really take them. They're not really fully necessary, but I will talk about them a little bit today in this video as well. You can visit my website at livingrawvegan.com for more information or join the Facebook community page at Living Raw Vegan. Okay, guys, let's jump right in. So first, and this is one that you've probably heard of before if you are already a vegan and if you're new to the plant-based diet and vegan, very, very important that you supplement with vitamin B12. Now, if you've ever done a food journal or you track the intake of your food, you'll notice that even if it's on a vegan diet, it could be a complete, you've reached your goals, you've reached your calorie, your protein, your carbohydrates, your fiber, everything you need. But when you notice the B12 numbers, you'll see that it's showing 0, right? Because basically, there really aren't any foods other than fortified foods and vitamins like vitamin B12 that contain this essential nutrient, basically this essential vitamin. Some people say that animals or contain B12, so we should eat meat. But think about what they're actually eating is grass and soil that contains the B12 the B12 in it, and so they, as a result, have it in their flesh and their meat. And it's been said that we can also do that, get B12 by doing the same thing. But do you really want to go and eat grass and eat soil, no matter how rich it may be? I think the easiest thing would be B12 supplementation. So I personally like a brand called Mary Ruth's Organics. They have a B12 gummy, which is very tasty. I mean, it tastes like fruit, and it's a nice little gummy, and it satisfies the B12 requirements, and I take that every morning, daily. Second one is vitamin D, also known as the sunshine vitamin, because you can also get this by sitting outside in the sun. Your body will naturally absorb the sun rays and make vitamin D in your body. However, being that it's fall, almost going into winter, the sun's not out too much, depending on where you live, and it might not be sunny. I'm lucky enough to live in Las Vegas where it's sunny many days out of the year. But with my job, I am a classroom teacher, and we're working indoors all day long, and especially in the fall and winter when by the time I exit the building, it's already dark outside. I don't get a lot of opportunity to get some sunshine. So I do supplement with vitamin D, specifically vitamin D3. But if you live in the tropics or somewhere where you're getting sunshine on a daily basis, you probably won't need a supplement, but I recommend it as a backup plan. So I do it just in case. Now, the gummy that I was telling you about with the Mary Ruth Organics, it's actually a B12/D3 gummy. So I'm getting both nutrients, both vitamins at the same time with that one gummy. Moving on to a little bit that I wanted to share, just a quick note. These technically are not supplements, but I do want to talk about them. I think they're important to share. Something that I've been doing in my daily routine in the morning is preparing a green juice. So before the green juice, I'll have a glass of water with some lemon in it, get my digestive system going, just get the body fully awake. But I like to do my green juice. And my wife and I have been doing this routine for a couple of weeks now. And it's basically celery, orange, lemon, ginger, apple, and cilantro. We just started adding the cilantro. We think it gives it a really nice touch, but that juice is very refreshing and it's just so good. We're so into that juice right now. But in that way, in the morning, we get this huge boost of vitamins and minerals right away with that green juice. And also, it's kind of hard to see here because there we go. Brazil nuts. Like I said, it's not a supplement, but it's a whole food. So we like to get our selenium through Brazil nut. One Brazil nut a day fulfills your entire recommended amounts for selenium. So we like to do that through popping one Brazil nut along with our green juice and one kiwi. Like I said, again, kiwi is not a supplement, it's a whole food, it's a fruit, but we do that for the vitamin C specifically. The kiwi is so rich in vitamin C, and we like to begin our morning with a boost of vitamins and minerals with the green juice, with the Brazil nut, and with the kiwi, getting that vitamin C boost. And also on this slide here to mention is kelp. This is a picture of kelp granules, which you can add to salads or dressings. That's typically how I do it. Now, I don't eat that one every day, but here and there when I'm making a salad a couple times a week, maybe lately it's been maybe 2 to 3 times a week, I'll throw in my dressing a scoop, maybe a teaspoon or so of kelp granules, and that way we're getting iodine, right? Because we don't eat iodized salt, salt that contains iodine. So, and that's another nutrient that we want to get. So we include a little bit of kelp granules in our dressing and in our salads as well. So just thought I'd mention those because they're not supplements, but they're something that I include in my routine every day to get that boost of vitamins and minerals as well. And lastly, what about protein powder? I know this one is often the huge question, and when someone goes vegan or plant-based, is where do you get your protein? And people think, if you stop eating meat, you won't get protein, and you need to start, getting powders and all this. This is one supplement that I don't take as like a daily thing, but I have done it before. It just all depends. Protein powder is not necessary. It is not needed. You can get enough protein with fruits, vegetables, and whole foods, whole plant foods, plenty to meet your requirements. Now, there might be some special circumstances where you might be an endurance athlete or elite athlete training, and you might want to up your protein intake for the day. Some protein powder can help, absolutely. When I have used protein powder, I love taking it as a post-workout shake, with 2 bananas, some ice, and a scoop of chocolate protein powder. It's delicious, but it also replenishes my body and helps me get a little bit more protein for my fitness goals that I have. Is it necessary? No. Do I take it every day? No. I do it sometimes when I feel like it, or if I'm doing a specific fitness goal, I'll include a little bit of extra protein in my diet through protein powder. My favorite is this Orgain protein brand. I get it at Costco. It's a great one because it's chocolate flavored, and I love mixing it with. It goes so well with bananas and some frozen berries as well. But anyways, that's not necessary. You don't have to, but just thought I'd bring it up if you've been wondering about protein powder. So yeah, guys, those are the supplements that I take right now on a plant-based diet. For sure, every day, daily, the B12, D3, and the others, the green juice, the kiwi, and the selenium. Throughout the week, we try to stay consistent, but here and there, we might skip a day or two, but we try to incorporate these every day in our daily routine. Let me know if you have any questions, guys. I would love to hear from you. Feel free to message me on my Facebook group, Living Raw Vegan, and visit my website, livingrawvegan.com, for more information, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. I will talk to you soon.